Alright. What's up, everybody? And welcome back to the Florencio Files. A little bit of a different thing we're going to be trying today, where I actually cast a game from the point of view of his victim. Up here in the top left, we've got Diddy. Now, I say victim. Remember, Florencio does send us quite a few losses. I always insist he mixes those in. So maybe 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 games, I feel like, recently that he sent me have been losses. Not sure how many of those I've ended up casting and publishing to YouTube, but trust me, they're in there. They do happen. Either way, we've got Diddy in the top left, Florencio's in the bottom right. He's playing Terran, and this is going to be his Protoss opponent, Diddy. And we're going to really get inside the mind of his opponent. Now, we can technically still see kind of the supply and stuff down there, but I'm purposely going to hide that production tab from the top left so we don't see what's going on. So you guys are going to be with me going, okay, we don't know the tech. We're just going to be working with their vision. And yeah, you get a bit of insight into the army and workers down the bottom, but not too much else. So scouting at the start, Diddy comes in, sees a barracks, sees a gas, looks reasonably standard. Going to be going 16 workers on minerals, even doubling the worker up on the minerals manually. This player is pretty good. This player's clearly kind of got some knowledge of some details and stuff. My instincts right now are going press production tab, press the APM tab. Not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to hold myself back, and we're going to study what it's like to play against Florencio. As I would imagine a Diamond League Protoss from what I'm seeing so far. Nexus goes down right on time. This is a pretty tight build order. Diddy's definitely focusing on the right things right now. But Diddy did not scout for a command center and did not scout for the second gas. Left the main before the second gas would have gone down and didn't hang around to see if there's a command center. So kind of noob scouting there. I will criticize that a little bit. And Diddy's like, no worries, I'm taking a second gas. We're going to get a second pylon here in a second. Oh, this is pretty solid play. Going to build a second pylon in a bit of a weird spot down there. Maybe to spot Reapers jumping into the base. And 3 workers. Yeah, doing a lot of like micromanaging of the workers, which is actually awesome. Yeah, no, this is good. Gonna rally, yeah, chrono probes, rally 1 more onto the gas. We're gonna, the moment the cybercore finishes, make a stalker or an adept. Oh, and chrono boost. Dude, this player knows how to play StarCraft. Let's see if a player who knows how to play StarCraft, though, continues to know how to play StarCraft. Because this is what I always enjoy watching in Florencio's games, is the kind of the devolution. Now, looks like we got gateways there, guys. I'm purposely not really selecting anything except what the player has selected, so you can see live in that bottom. Oh, we've got I flipped my camera, haven't I? To make it easier, so I can actually point at the thing. Oh, we revealed the secrets. So you can actually see what Diddy actually has selected in the bottom right there. Oh, we canceled a gateway and we built, is that a twilight? Like, that looked like a twilight just from the size of the shape and size of the structure. Oh, Stalker chasing the Reaper to the low ground. Oh my god, this is meant to be a wall-off. Why are we doing a 3 pylon wall-off? Okay, guys. Already, Diddy has gone from a really tight opening to I'm going to build a 3 pylon wall-off to try and defend a single Reaper. Florencio's Reaper bouncing around here. The Stalker's going to go after it. Oh, man. Now we're chasing it with all of our probes and our natural as well. Oh, we started so good. We started so good. I mean, at least we should... Are you seriously going to let that escape? Oh. Oh. Ooh. All right. Blink, I think, started up then. I think that was Blink that we just saw start. Probes are getting chronoed. I mean, we're still doing a way better job of building economy than most of the recent Flow games that I've watched. So I'm pretty happy with this setup. The problem is we're a bit light on scouting. We've still only got 1 gateway. We're going 1 gate into a 3rd with no scouting. Greed. The greed knows no bounds. And the Stalker's not even guarding the natural. This is crazy. Oh my lord, there's like no production. Dude, if Florencio does a 1 base push, we're dead. We are dead. All right, probes building. It looks like there's a 3rd Stalker, I think, being chronoed. We're really active with these Stalkers at like running around our base. I feel like there's a lot of APM and attention being spent on things that don't matter. Like, why are we running Stalkers around the front of our base? Like, get a robo and go scout, mate. How are we still only on 1 gate at 4.5 minutes in the game? There we go. Okay, fixing it. Diddy's like, all right, that first Reaper from the early game's still alive, and Diddy's spending so much attention, like staring at the front of their base rather than getting their structures up. Ooh, not the best setup, but very greedy. And we know that Florencio's openings suck, right? We got to be honest. His openings are very inefficient. He regularly doesn't build SCVs. forgets to drop mules or make orbital command center, or just chooses to make a planetary in his main half the time. Like, if you can get up 60 probes by 6 minutes, I feel like it should just be game over. Like, Florencio should never beat you in that scenario, even though I've seen him beat many people who do that. His Protoss would. To be fair, his Protoss would still wreck. But his Terranors, I feel like if you can just macro that well, that'd be good. And we're at 44 at 5. We're doing pretty good. Haven't really used the third that much, but 4 gases, 4 gates. Blink is done. The Stalkers are still running around. There's still no scouting, though. This is such an insight as well into, like, players in the middle of ladder, right? Because I'm like, they've, like, the Reaper has basically put Diddy into this, like, mental state of, I'm just gonna stare at my Stalkers. Where's the Reaper? Where's the Reaper? Move me Stalkers here. Move me Stalkers there. And I'm like, dude, just get some vision, get some production, and you will be fine. But the Stalkers, notice they're moving right, they're moving left, they're moving right, they're moving left. We have no idea the context of what's happening in the game, which is always the most important thing. And we're just massing Stalkers. Now, to be fair, Stalkers can be quite effective if you micro like a god. If you don't micro like a god, I always tell people you shouldn't make Stalkers. And for most people, Stalkers are a bad unit because their stats suck for their cost. The reason they're good is they shoot up, they shoot down, they've got 6 range, they move pretty quickly, and they have Blink, which is a short-ranged, very quick cooldown teleport. So if you are positional, tactical, micro god, oh my god, best unit in the game. If you're not, worst unit in the game. Now, because most high-level Protoss players are gods of... They're pro gamers, they're pretty damn good, they're godlike, they use Stalkers really well. Because of that, and because most StarCraft players don't have brain cells, a little bit hollow up there, you guys can hear that hollow thunk when I tap my head. I'm a Protoss player too. We try to copy pro Protoss players and mass Stalkers and use them like utter garbage. Let's see, is Diddy actually going to get a value out of these Stalkers or not? We're coming in finally with observers. We're seeing that Florencio's on 1 base. Well, that's definitely not true. He must have a corner base. Maybe 2 corner bases. We can see the worker count down here. We know, I mean, obviously it's 7 minutes. There's no way he's sitting on 1 base. Okay, we're going to blink up the cliff. There's a planetary in the main. This observer's being so cautious right now. Okay, pull the Stalker back from the bunker. Pull it. No, we're just going to stare. Oh my god. Okay, the Stalker micro does not... Okay, blink back. Blink back the weak one. Blink back the weak one. Blink back the... No! We've just used Blink to get in the base, and then we're not doing any Blink back micro. We're just clicking on things. Oh, no. Why? Why do you guys insist on making Stalkers when you don't know how to micro? And not just don't know how to micro, you don't even try. He's not even trying to pull back weak Stalkers. Oh my god, 4 Marines in a Neo-Steel bunker kill like 5 Stalkers there. What an absolute travesty. We go home to warp in 4 more Stalkers, then we're going to continue clicking on depots. Oh no, it's a battle cruiser. It's a battle cruiser in the main. Okay, recall. Okay, we've recalled. We don't know which nexus it recalled to. It was the 3rd base, not the best. But we can get there. We're running probes. We've got 66 workers. We can absorb this damage. Diddy can totally win this game, guys. Come on, blink. Oh, he's gonna get it, maybe. Move forward, move shoot. Ah, doesn't quite get the BC, but it's wounded. It's gonna have to cower in the back. And now we just... There's 3 tanks! Where are they coming from? There's 3 tanks. There's a proxy above our 3rd base. 3 tanks have just arrived out of the fog of war. Zealots warp in and annihilate these tanks because charge Zealots wreck. But did we have 2 the whole army? I think this is the whole army. The battle cruisers in the main base right now. We haven't reset our probes to mining. We're gonna randomly start a Colossus, Viagra, and Chrono Boost double upgrades. Oh my god, the frantic F2 clicking. Oh, there's a battle cruiser in the natural as well, but we're staring at this battle cruiser. There's 2 BCs in the natural. There's 2. Diddy hasn't noticed at all. Diddy has no idea. There's 2 battle cruisers killing all of his probes. He just lost 30 workers. Oh man, battery overcharge. Okay, battery overcharge does go down. Stalkers do push back the BCs. But now we need to hold that probe key down. We didn't queue up any probes then. We just selected a bunch of things. You gotta hold the probe key down when you're taking damage, guys. Select the nexus. He could queue up 15 probes right now, and Diddy would be in a good spot, but instead he's fighting a few Stalkers at a time. They are blinking forward, but Florencio is baiting him left and right. The battlecruiser's in the corner in the bit of the dead space. These Stalkers could blink and maybe finish them. Blink. Get the red hit point 1. Does he get it? No, they're both getting out. You're kidding me. They're gonna be able to teleport to safety and repair. Okay, so now we know Florencio has a base up to the right of the 3rd. Diddy's going lots of gateways, which is great. Still has not queued up probes. It's the most important thing. The moment you're taking damage, you should always select your Nexus hotkey and hold the probe key down. We still have not done it.
We're going to spend all of our mineral bank on gateways and stalkers without rebuilding economy. He just queued one probe. I kid you not. I just saw, did he select the nexus, the 3 nexus and queue up a single probe? I kid you not. Watch that probe counter go from 36 to 37. One probe. That was it. Just one. You've got 1,400 minerals. You could be back at 60 workers by now. Probes. Probes. What are you doing, mate? Okay, we're going to attack the planetary. No, don't attack the... What is wrong with players? Why do they always headbutt into the planetary? Why does every single player below a certain league see a planetary and go, I have to attack that? It's like when you read about ancient battles where guys did revolutionary tactics like dug a ditch and then the enemy just charged into it and all died. And you're like, how did this work so much? Like, how stupid were people in the ancient world? You know, like... Oh my god, dude, the command center dropped 15 SCVs, which are mass repairing the battle cruisers, and we're trickling our 1-2 stalkers in and dying a few at a time. Colossus finally killed most of the SCVs. I think the command center picked them up to save them, actually. Oh my god, the stalkers warping in and getting wrecked. Dude, is this it? I don't think he has enough to kill this many BCs. Looks like 1 or 2 of the BCs did die. The stalkers plus 2 armor upgrade is huge. They're tanking so well. Oh, he goes after a BC, but the BC's... He's putting back on gas. You're going to put back on gas? You haven't built a probe in the last 5 minutes, mate. I get he's shy of gas for stalker production right now, but oh my god. Dude, Diddy has a lot of potential. Honestly, Diddy's got 200 APM. Diddy just does not focus on the right things. So this is a good example of a player who's a proper gamer, just doesn't really have like the strategic understanding to focus on the right things. I actually think Diddy's doing enough things, and there's a lot of things. It's just like the moment the Reaper came in, it felt like Diddy's brain completely shut off and has just been staring at the stalkers for the first 8 minutes without, whereas there could have been a robo up at like 3 minutes, you know, observer going across. No, he's morphing a planetary inside his base. Oh, Florencio, you utter troll. Drops the SCVs in the main. The battle cruisers are just getting repaired. And now the planetary is coming up, guys. The Zealot Stalker's trying to get in that main base, but his own buildings are screwing him up so hard. He's going to try and stop the planetary. The SCVs need to get killed. Looks like the Zealots are finally going to kill those SCVs. The planetary should go down. There's just not enough Stalkers. The Immortal actually will kill the planetary. Battle cruisers are going to teleport down here onto his third. It's the Florencio troll teleport, where he teleports like half a screen away just to go F you. He's like, F you, Stalkers. You guys up there, yeah. You guys up there, yeah. Look, I'm just over here. Which is basically, I feel like, you know, Florencio is one of those players where you can see the words that he's almost like magically typing in chat through his actions, right? Like it feels like strategically he's pause on pausing, which is one of the most annoying things people do to try and BM people. He's got a tank on the low ground that's covering the very edge of that ledge. If the stalkers go to the edge of the ledge, the tank can reach them there. Ah, you filthy bastard. You filthy bastard. I think he's only on 2 bases as well. I don't think he has another expansion. And that base up there, it doesn't appear to be mining because he took all the SCVs. Florencio's income, I believe, is completely stalled out, and he's actually on lower supply. Dude, if at any point here, Diddy rebuilt his probes, Diddy could actually, like, be very good at StarCraft. Did I just see Diddy's ground units selected and not have... Oh, it must have been a probe he had selected. Oh, the probes don't get attack. I was going to say they don't have attack upgrades, but he has +1 attack. It was a probe, never mind. Stalkers, yeah, look at this. The BCs are trying to... They're like, blink to the edge. They're like, come on, blink into my tank fire. They're not quite on the edge, so the tank doesn't quite reach, but he's stacking the battle cruisers, so it's really hard to target the weak battle cruiser here. Oh! Oh, and we got some pause rage. Now, pause rage, if you type while pause, it doesn't show up correctly in the replay. Because obviously the replay is like, well, there was no time happening in the game. So what's happened is they've paused. Diddy says, I love you. Florencio drops hearts. They said Florencio. Oh, so they've paused the game. Yeah, so he goes, I love you. Love hearts, Florencio. I'm going to go get something to eat. Oh shit, how did you know, says Dassault Bait. Big D King, Big Dick King, says Diddy. And he's like, that is I. Florencio is just like, it is big. Nursing a Python there, and he does get the GG. Well played, dude. That was awesome. All right, well, that was kind of different. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I kind of enjoyed that. I think I might try casting a few more of the next episodes from his opponent's point of view. Let me know what you think in the comments. Big thanks to everyone who's supporting the Patreon. A special thanks to our conductor of the D-Town Express, Mr. Maxan, and everybody else here on the Wall of Bacon. Oh.
Thank you very much for your greasy support. I love yous all, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye and good night.